In the NBA, rivalries are normal. Trash talk? Even more normal. But when one player crosses the line with the most respected superstar in the league, things get personal. For years, Stephen Curry has been known as one of the most humble and respected players in the National Basketball Association. He rarely talks trash, rarely shows anger, and almost never calls out opponents. But one player kept pushing him, again and again. That player, Dillon Brooks. And their rivalry became one of the most heated modern matchups between the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's the story of how Dillon Brooks became the player Curry respected the least on the court. By the late 2010s, Stephen Curry had already changed basketball forever. Three-point shooting, revolutionized. Championships, multiple rings. Legacy, already secure. Curry and the Golden State Warriors became the dynasty of the modern NBA. Their fast-paced offense and deadly shooting dominated the league. But as dynasties rise, new challengers always appear. And one of the loudest challengers came from Memphis. Dillon Brooks built his reputation as a defensive pest. He wasn't the biggest star. He wasn't the most skilled scorer. But Brooks had something else: relentless confidence. When Brooks joined the Memphis Grizzlies, he made it clear he wanted to guard the league's best players. And that included Stephen Curry. But Brooks didn't just defend him, he talked a lot. Trash talk became his brand, and the Warriors quickly became one of his biggest targets. By 2022, the rivalry exploded. The Grizzlies, led by rising superstar Ja Morant, believed their time had arrived. Memphis was young, confident, and fearless. And Dillon Brooks became their loudest voice. During the heated playoff series between Memphis and Golden State, Brooks constantly challenged Curry and the Warriors. He questioned their dominance. He played extremely physical defense. And he even made controversial plays that fueled tension between both teams. At one point, the rivalry became so intense that every game felt like a playoff war. And while Curry rarely responds publicly, his body language on the court told a different story. Stephen Curry isn't known for trash talk, but when Dillon Brooks pushed too far, Curry answered in the way he knows best. With basketball. During key moments against Memphis, Curry delivered clutch shots, huge scoring runs, and championship-level performances. Every three-pointer felt like a message. Instead of arguing, Curry let the scoreboard do the talking. And when the Warriors eventually eliminated the Grizzlies during their playoff battles, the rivalry took on a new meaning. The dynasty was still standing. Things escalated even more when Dillon Brooks made headlines by saying he didn't respect the Warriors' dynasty unless they beat Memphis at full strength. That statement quickly spread across the NBA world. Fans, analysts, and even former players reacted, but again, Curry stayed mostly silent. Because legends don't always respond with words, they respond with championships. And in 2022, the Golden State Warriors won another NBA title, further cementing Curry's legacy as one of the greatest players of all time. Dillon Brooks continued building a reputation as one of the league's biggest agitators. He became known as the player who would challenge anyone, superstars included. Whether it was Curry, LeBron, or other elite players, Brooks never backed down. That attitude made him both respected and controversial across the league. Some fans loved his competitiveness. Others believed he crossed the line. But one thing was clear: whenever Brooks faced Curry, the intensity went up instantly. Today, the rivalry between Stephen Curry and Dillon Brooks represents two completely different personalities in basketball. Curry represents calm greatness, humility, and legendary skill. Brooks represents aggression, confrontation, and fearless defense. One dominates with precision. The other provokes with pressure. And whenever they meet on the court, fans know something dramatic might happen. Because even the calmest superstar in the NBA sometimes finds one opponent who pushes every button. And that's the story of how Dillon Brooks became one of the most intense rivals in Stephen Curry's career. In basketball, rivalries like this are what make the game exciting. Respect, competition, and sometimes a little bit of hate. It's all part of the NBA drama we love. If you enjoyed this story and want more NBA rivalries, hidden stories, and basketball drama, Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. This is Ray's Hoops Universe, where basketball stories come alive. And I'll see you in the next video.